When it comes to flooding, every homeowner is at risk. But that doesn't mean you have to become a victim of flooding. Here are some ways you may prevent damage to your property.
Well, one of the things that people may not realize is that flooding is the most common natural disaster in the United States. And between 2001 and 2010, during that 9-year period, it caused $2.7 billion in damages and loss. And $500 million of that was, or 20%, was in areas that were deemed to be low risk. So flooding can occur anywhere.
Leaves and other debris can pose a problem to homeowners. With an increase of rain, homeowners may want to regularly check inlets and drains around their property.
The best thing that citizens can do is prevention is the key, and to keep an eye out for inlets around your house, on your street. Make sure they're not clogged with leaves, particularly in the fall and winter they get inundated with leaves. Well, these leaves actually form a barrier, and the water is no longer getting into the inlet and getting out of the neighborhood like they should, and that backs up, and then the water runs off into the property and then could affect the home. So I would say that the most important thing is to make sure that the inlets are clean. Keep an eye on those. We have a lot of crews out there, but we can't watch every inlet, keep an eye on every inlet.
There's little that can be done to stop flooding. However, it can be managed.
The home itself, a lot of homes have gutters. Make sure that the gutters are clean, particularly in the spring after all the leaves have fallen. The gutters need to be clean, and the downspouts, they need to make sure these downspouts are directing the water away from the foundation. And if necessary, you can have extensions put on these downspouts to further direct water away from the home. But those are just some of the things that people can do. And if they have any questions as far as the way that their water is standing, and during heavy rain events, it's probably a good idea, not out if it's lightning, of course, but just heavy rain, to walk around your property and look for areas where water is pooling or water is being directed onto your property or towards your home. And there's avenues that you can take. There's landscapers that can come out, and different contractors that could come out and give advice on ways of redirecting the water and keeping it off your property or out of your home.
For more information on damages caused by flooding and rainwater, call our Rainwater Division at 706-653-4061 or 311. David Douglas reporting for CCG-TV Newswatch.